Okay, what is up, peoples? This is going to be a new series, and basically the point of this series is to buy everything in GTA. Now I could go from the earliest things in the game to the latest things in the game, but that'd be a bit boring, I think anyway, because the early things in the game, they're nostalgic, you know, like the adder, the buzzard. Obviously some of these things I've already got brought, but they're not very good anymore, obviously, compared to like the dickheads on Oppressors Mark 2s and the fucking lasers you can buy and all this kind of stuff. I mean, you can see I'm in a yacht. This is one of the first things that was added to the game, and it's still one of the cooler things I think they added. But yeah, so we're just gonna go alphabetically now. We're just gonna go from like A's, B's, C's. We're not gonna go like fully alphabetically, where it's like, you know, A, B, A, C. We're just gonna go alphabetically. And the best way, what I have seen to do it is, for instance, let's say we're going Legendary Motorsport. I start from the bottom and just go up alphabetically. So what I mean by that, so if we wait for it to load, here we go. Instead of going like all up from here, like without being alphabetically, we're gonna get all the way out to here. I don't know. This would still be kind of boring. We'll get up to this bit here, and this would be so much time. And it would still be all the boring cars, because the best ones are the newer ones. Well, not, well, for the most part anyway. So I think we're just going to go from A's from the bottom up, and then after we finish with Legendary Motorsport, we'll go on to Southern San Andreas. Then after, is it Southern San Andreas? Is that what it's called? Yeah. And then after that, we're going to Warstock. Obviously, I've got a lot of the stuff already brought. I guess we'll do Benny's as well. The only things what I'm not going to be doing, boats. No one gives a fuck about boats. Well, so someone does. We're not doing bikes. There's no fucking point. And we're not going to do, we're not going to do any of these because they're kind of useless once you have the Warstock helicopters and shit. And when the Titan's cool, not useful, but it's cool. If you guys did want to buy something from here, probably the Sea Sparrow. The Sea Breeze, actually, that's the one thing I'd recommend, would be the Sea Breeze. But apart from that, I wouldn't really recommend getting anything from here. I mean, I might buy this just for the fucking the shits. But yeah. So we'll start off with Legendary Motorsport. Now, I did have a look before I started recording. The Adder is actually the first one on there, which in my opinion, the Adders were the most iconic cars in GTA. It was always, if you played old school GTA, it was always a war between, is the Adder better or is the Entity better? I think everyone worked out the top speed of the Adder was a bit better, but the Entity was just better because it accelerated quicker. I think that's what everyone comes to a conclusion about. So let's get the Adder. It doesn't really matter what color we get it in. Everyone, I don't know, fucking hot pink. A lot of people used to have a lot of hot pink cars. Lime green, back in the day. I used to always go for black, but I get the Adder in lime green. I quite like that. So for now, I'm just gonna put the car I have just brought. Where is it? I think it's these two, which are both apartments with 10 cars for this series. Obviously, that's only 20 cars right there, and I have these, which I think altogether this is 60. But Office Garage 1 is filled, and Office Garage 2 is partly filled. Office Garage 3 isn't filled at all. So we're going to order the Adder, and because I'm on my yacht, I won't spawn here next episode. we are going to have to go get to it. So what I will probably do is I will just explain what I want to do in this series while we get over to mainland to then call in the adder. So what I want to do is I want to kind of buy everything. I'm probably going to have to sell some things because of space and that. But yeah. So with the cars, when I buy them, I'm just going to do them up. I give them a rating out of 10 on how well I think they perform. I give them a rating out of 10 how well I think they look. And I give them a rating out of 10 on price. Now, just because it's cheap or expensive isn't going to determine the price. What I'm determining the price on is if what you're paying for is what you're getting, basically. Like, if I spend 1 million on the adder, which I just did, and I know a couple $100K on upgrades, is it worth it? Is what we've basically been turning the price off. And for other vehicles, like, I don't know, the Oppressor Mark II, I'm not going to be randomly blowing people up, because we all know how fucking OP that is. But I'll go through some tests on it, maybe in like a private lobby or something. I was just going to call in the mechanic. So if the game looks a bit choppy, I've had some issues with this PC with lag recently. I shouldn't do because I have a 3070, but it's kind of annoying, especially with GTA. I don't know why GTA lags so much for me. So I think it's number 3 we put in. I don't know if I have anything in number 3. Or isn't here? Yeah, of course it isn't. Oh, the fucking timing on that. So there isn't actually anything here. So we'll fill this one up first. This is the adder. This is so nostalgic to get into. Fuck me. Oh, I do actually have a custom mod shop in here. I completely forgot I had that. So we're gonna do it for that one. Benny's cars, I think, will have the exact same scoring as these, same as Southern San Andreas. Arena war cars, I'll probably treat like war stock cars. Yeah, right on the D-pad. So this is the office garage. And right. So we just max out armor, brakes, engine, you know, normal stuff. I honestly don't care about horns. I suppose we have to go for that because that's what everyone used to have back in the day. It's not gonna shut up, is it? Oh god. Oh, there we go. A neon layout. I actually don't like neon layouts, but you can turn them off. So I'll change the color when I figure out what color I actually want. I always go for yellow and black number plates. We'll do the color last. Just want to max all these out. It's high end. I think you're supposed to really get. What wheels? Not them. Not them. I always struggle with wheels. It's the one thing I never know if they suit my car or not. I quite like that. I think. How many cars you got in this garage again? I'm gonna go for this one. Oh, don't want that. And then wheel color. We don't know what color we're going yet. Custom tires, bulletproof tires, and we don't know what color we're getting yet. So we'll go back to that. Black to okay. So now we need to figure out what color we want. Everyone used to go for matte colors. I remember that was a massive thing. But I actually don't like matte colors. I like the metallic ones. I guess if we're going for like an old school vibe, it's either got to be ultra blue, lime green, or hot pink. Or I do remember a lot of people using race yellow actually. Some very vibrant colours. Everyone used to always go for them. Such a basic car. Kind of every colour works on it, to be honest. I quite like this actually. Diamond blue I think looks quite nice. I'm going to go for diamond blue. For the shine, or the person, we might just have to go for like an ice white. I'm just gonna quickly zoom through it. Yeah, I think something like an ice white is just gonna be nice.
Your cosmetics are on point.
Secondary color, what is this changing? Yeah. Okay, I reckon chrome's nice for that.
They look pretty.
Okay, so if we go to wheel color. Oh, what have I just spilled over? If we go to wheel color, we need to find something blue. Do they have? No, they don't. Okay, I think. That kind of. Nah, we'll have to go stock on that one then. Tire smoke. I think we're gonna have to kit with the white because the blue one is like dark, kind of darkish blue, and it just won't go. What was the other thing? Was it the neon light? Yeah. Yeah, again, the blue is going to be quite bad, so we might have to just keep with the white. Yeah, we're going to have to keep with the white just because nothing's going to go. Okay, so let's take this out, exit to ground. I think what we want to do. Okay, so it's actually quite nice and sunny, so I won't need a flashlight or anything. So for visuals and the way the car looks, it's quite a basic car. There's really like no customization options like bumpers or anything. But I'm not gonna lie, because it's nostalgic and it does just look like a nice car. I'll probably give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. I would like to give it more, but yeah, it's just there's other cars will definitely look better. But I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10. It does look like a nice car. And for about $1 mil, it costs $1 mil to get. Cost probably 200k upgrades. 1,200k for maxed out add-on. Now, because of how old this car is and how much better cars there is, I don't think that's that good of a price. I'd probably give the price in around about. I'd probably give it about 7.5 as well, because it's cheap, but I know for a fact this is one of the slower cars in this game now. So as much as it is cheap, it's not that good compared to other cars, and it's not even that good compared to other cars for the same price. So if we just do the stunt jump, I guess, we'll give it a go. And as you can see, it really isn't that fast compared to other cars these days anyway. Back in the day this was quick as fuck, but it really just is not that quick right now. The braking isn't too bad, and I will admit the handling is quite good. Just like between two fucking lines. The handling is actually quite good. Obviously, because it isn't going that quick, that might be the reason why the handling is quite easy to control. But yeah, as far as top speed and acceleration goes, it's not good at all. But I don't know, if you're just looking to casually chill, and especially if you crash a lot, this might be a good car for you because you're not going that quick, so you may just not crash that often. But yeah, I'd probably give it. I give it a 6 out of 10 when it comes to actual, like, I guess statistics, like how good the car actually is. The reason why I give it a 6 and not lower is because there is other cars that are going to be on here from Southern San Andreas, what are like cars right in front of us. What's this going to get? Like a 1. As far as supercars go, I'd probably give it a 4. But as far as all cars go, I'd give it a 6. But I'd want to give it a 10. This is a 10 out of 10 car in old GTA, but as far as new GTA goes, this is not going to cut it. The last thing I want to do is come over to Arena War. yeah, come over to Arena War and get it some coloured headlights. I'd love to give it an actual nice, colourful headlight, but because of the colour we've picked, we're just going to have to go for white. Or if they have diamond blue. But I don't think they have diamond blue. That's one of my other cars over there. So if we modify the vehicle.
What's it going to be? So, what's up?
And I think it is under lights, headlights. Yeah, here we go. So I think we have to go white. We do have blue, but as you can see, it's not like a nice blue. Well, it's a nice blue, but not gonna fit the color of this car. So we have to go white. This is kind of annoying, but oh well. And we want to exit the arena. So this is the Adder. One of the first cars I've ever owned in this game. And there is basically nothing more I can do. There we go, turn the lights on. There's basically nothing else to do. I've fully customized it. So as an overall rating, what did I say? So it's 7.7, 7.5 twice, and I gave it a 6. So that's bit of quick maths. That's 15. That's 21 out of 30. So what you can? I think you can. No, yeah. What? Well, I've had GTA. Why am I doing maths? 21, 7, 14, 21. So that's the same as 7 out of 10. Because, yeah, 21 out of 30 is equivalent to 7 out of 10. So the Adder is a 7 out of 10. I'm happy putting it there. But yeah, it's not the best car in the world, but a 7 out of 10 I think makes sense. So yeah, alright, let's go on to the next vehicle. Okay guys, so after some looking, the next car from the Adder, what begins with an A, is the Albany Alpha, or probably pronounced that wrong. This car honestly looks really bad, but we'll give it a go. So it's the Albany Alpha. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do this one just because of how unbelievably shit it looks. But we'll go for it. Yeah, I'm not kind of excited for it, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Where's my motorcycle club? Oh, can you not do a motorcycle club in a solo session? Well, looks like I'm taking your fucking car then, don't I? Oh, for fuck, I should have saw that one coming. I'll just take your car then, bro. Get out. But yeah, so I'm a bit concerned about how long this may take. In fact, that's the wrong person. In fact, I'm very concerned about how long this is going to take. Maybe I should have just started off with the best cars in the whole game. You know, the most popular cars, the most sought after cars. What do you need exactly? The most kind of cool cars. Cause there is a shit ton of cars. Let's be honest. And yeah, what I want to do as well is I want to make a TikTok. So I've got a TikTok account. I haven't posted yet. But what I want to do on the TikTok is to get the cars what I think are cool and nice looking, and post a TikTok about the car and the best customization options I found for that car, and kind of just help people, you know, find the best customization for cars I want. And the only issue what I'm finding is the car what I'm going to right now. I don't think anyone's gonna want it. No one's really gonna care about it. It's not even in here. My adder ain't even in here. Oh, well that's in here. What the fuck did my adder go? Oh, it's in the arena war in it because I went in there. That makes sense. I mean the car isn't that bad. I take it back. The car's fucking awful.
What you need then?
I don't think I'm gonna go through all the Southern San Andreas ones.
Anything at all?
I think that's just I go through the cool ones, but what did I just get there? Oh, I go through the cool ones, but not literally every single one. For that one.
It's got bark to match its bite.
What is that, dude? This car is so bad. I'm not gonna bother with a horn. I don't think so anyway.
Looking
A
good.
car like this I don't think should have neon underglow. This car is like a basic car. You shouldn't have a neon underglow on a basic car. It just makes it look less basic. And I'm just gonna be going for a kind of basic casual look. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it. Spoiler. Okay, the spoiler actually is quite nice in this car. That one fits it quite well. Got some suspension, transmission, yeah. Turbo. We'll go for wheel. Oh, we'll go for wheels now. Oh. Wheel type. I think this is a sports car. I got nowhere if I can know and know, but I do, but not while I'm in this menu. I actually quite like them.
That what you were looking for?
Wheel color, we don't know what color we're going yet, but we'll get the custom tires and we'll get the
Those
bulletproof.
things are almost indestructible.
Right. Primary color. We went metallic last time. Oh. Why does it look so weird? It looks fucking dented. Okay. Matte doesn't fit. Maybe it's a classic color.
No rush at
I
all.
don't know what I'm thinking, but maybe like. Well, if you're a girl, that'd be quite nice. Nah, I don't like the lime green on it. We went blue last time with the adder, so I don't want to get blue again.
If you can think it,
I think ice white is gonna have to be.
you've got
It's just such a basic fucking car. If you don't, I'm gonna get that. That actually kind of looks hard.
girl is looking good.
It just looks so dented down there. If you don't get no, I think I'm good for that. If you don't get a basic car on a basic car, you're just gonna make the car look fucking stupid, really. It actually doesn't look that bad after customization. After some nice customization, it actually doesn't look that bad of a car. I rate it. Looks, I'm gonna have to go for a 6. It does just look basic, but it actually isn't the worst looking car I've seen in the game. But yeah, I go for a 6 for looks. The money, what was it, like 150k, 150, so 300k basically. Obviously, but I'm not gonna lie, the adder is so bad. But this thing is kind of, it's not rivaling the adder, at all. I will actually, so I haven't done it now, but I will have included how long it took the adder to go down the airport strip. And I will calculate how long it takes this one to do that as well. As far as performance goes, this is a solid 5. It's really slow. And it's actually not the best to handle. Like, I hit a lag spike on that one actually, so maybe I should try that again. It's not the worst to handle, probably give the handling a 6. It's definitely doable. I think together I'll put the performance down as a 5 just because of how trash the speed is. And the price for what it is and what it does, you're getting what you asked for, right? 300k, and I don't know because the Comet is 100k and the Comet's faster than this, I think. So I'll probably give it about an 8, just because you're getting what you're paying for. It's cheap, and you're getting a kind of decent looking car with okay performance for basically no money. So I'll definitely give this about an 8 when it comes to how much it costs. So we're saying an 8 for that, and we said 2 5s. I think we said a 5 for the looks. Did we? Yeah, I think we gave a 5, rather 5 or 6, but I think we gave it a 5 for the looks and a 5 for the performance and an 8. So that's 18 out of 30. 6, 12, 18. So it's a 6 out of 10. It's only a 6 out of 10 because of how cheap it is. If it wasn't, it would be very, very low down. But I give this a 6 out of 10. It's not the best car in the game, but for a cheap car, it's alright. It's alright. I think it's a DLC car as well, so it's probably got some hidden beast to it. But yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let's go do another one. Okay, as you guys can see, I'm about to go buy the third car. Sorry if there is any noise in the background. I have my window open. It is boiling hot in England right now. So we're gonna go buy the third car. I did have a look. But I honestly can't remember what one. So there's the Adder, there's the Albany Alpha, and I believe it was actually a really nice looking supercar. And it was quite far up. I'm pretty sure it's even past this one. I did see this one, but no one calls it the Anis RE7B. People just call it the RE7B. So obviously we'll do that when we go on the R's. But the one what I was looking at, just making sure I'm not missing it, because I was looking at it earlier, but I think it was this one. Because you don't call it the overflood. There's plenty of overfloods in the game, but it's the last one there. So I think it's this one. Yeah. So we're gonna get this. I suppose it doesn't matter what color we get it in. I do quite like the look of it in white, but let's just get it in. No, let's get it in white. Order. Put it here, and then we can wait. I don't know where any of these cars come from. Oh yeah, I think I bought this yesterday because I was looking at cool looking cars, but this isn't. Yeah, this isn't cars what we're doing right now. This is the Albany Alpha though. Sorry. Once we fill up this floor, like so, I can't pull out my gun. But like this one here, this one, but not the like all the ones down here, but not the ones but not the ones up there. I will probably sell the cars I don't want to keep space. This one, it actually isn't that bad. It's obviously not my favorite car in the whole game. But it really doesn't look that bad. This one needs to go. This isn't one what I've actually. I think you can rearrange it if you come to this thing here. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually move this just upstairs for now, and then eventually I will Eventually I'll get rid of it, but for now I'll keep it there. And then I'll also move the adder in here, because the adder at the moment is in the Arena War workshop. But that does need to be transported over here whenever we can. So yeah, I guess we're just waiting on this to arrive. Maybe while we're waiting, we can have a look at what the car after this one will be. So I'm aware that this is going to make very long videos. The next videos will probably be a lot quicker. I'll run through the car a lot quicker. I'll go through everything a lot quicker to kind of get more cars done in an episode. But after this one, we're looking at I did buy it. We're looking at these, now these. Nope, see another overflood there. Now these. None of these, none of them. I believe Anis, again, that wouldn't be under A, that would be under S. There we go, my car's just arrived, I think. No. I actually don't see any more beginning with A. Maybe there isn't. Maybe this is our last legendary motorsport vehicle beginning with an A. Yeah, that and. That is not. That's another Albani, but it's a V, so I had that under V. That's not an A. That's not an A. Ah, interesting. So this is actually the last legendary car, and it has arrived. So this is our last legendary car. Well, not legendary car, but on Legendary Motorsports. It honestly looks weird. I don't like the way the front or the back. This car just looks bad at the moment. At the moment,
What do we
obviously.
need, then?
Oh, if I changed this yesterday,
What
I
can I
changed the
help
way
you
the
with?
floor looked.
But who'd want
Obviously, we just get max these. Oh, there's a lot of bumper options. That immediately makes the front look so much better. But no, I don't like that. Some of these are weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. That
Don't she
immediately.
look pretty?
That's just changing the color. Max engine, exhausts. Oh, they're there. Can't really see them anyway. I just got them ones. Oh, you can get different ones for different sides.
Making decisions is stressful.
I don't really understand that. But okay. Oh, it's that shit there. Why is it? So what's that really changing? That? Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess we get that. This car just doesn't look good anyway.
Life is hard when you can have anything.
I don't think there's much. Yeah, I don't really like that. I mean, it adds to it, I guess. So maybe we should just get that. This car looks awful. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm gonna get this one here. This car looks absolutely terrible.
Looking good.
This car is so bad. What's that even changing, dude? Just the color. Oh, I see. Yeah, get the primary spoiler. I mean, that actually is a really fucking big spoiler, but at least it's like that. Just looks weird. It's too low down. It does look sick though. We got the secondary spoiler. Low suspension, transmission, turbo, wheels. Honestly, I'm really awful when it comes to
Look at
wheels.
her now.
Got the custom tires, we got the bulletproof tires, got the blacked out windows. Okay, now we gotta do color. This car is now looking a bit better. If I'm being honest, it's looking a bit better. It's not looking great, but it's getting there. It's looking okay. It does look. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna put it in black because when I put cars in black, it's just basic. But this doesn't look bad in black. If you had this car in black, it fixes it looking shit. But I don't like putting my cars in black.
Think long
I
and
think
hard.
it's just too basic. Don't look too bad. I say that I might just have to put it in black. What the metal's looking like? Oh,
Whatever you desire. Technology and budget permitting.
I don't look too bad. Chrome don't look too bad. Well, Chrome's always a bad option, but Chrome on this particular car don't look too awful. I might go for like a red. What about orange?
No rush at all.
Nah. Okay, well, so we don't spend too long picking the color. I think I might just go. I'm gonna go this color,
Bodywork to match the driver.
and then I normally go for ice white when it comes to this. I usually just like how the ice white looks, but it actually don't look too good on this one. We'll get it anyway.
Looks almost as good as you.
What does this change? Just change that. I'm gonna get this in chrome.
You've got an eye for this stuff.
And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna bother taking it to Benny's and change the headlights because I don't like the car too much. If I like a car, I will always
See you next
take it to
time.
Benny's and change the headlight color, if it needs to be done. That is. But if I don't like the car, I won't bother because I put it in a game edit. But originally when I saw this car, fucking 0 out of 10. It looked awful. But now that I've actually done it up and I've changed, you know, the front and I've changed the look of it, it actually doesn't look too bad. It actually kind of looks nice. So I think I was going off looks, price, and performance. For looks, the way it looks visually, you know, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the best looking kind of game, but I do kind of like it, so I definitely give it a 7. For the price, it was 2 mil. So we'll see what the performance is like. Already seeming a bit slow. Okay, the braking's not too bad. You know what? The performance is alright. It's not the quickest car in the game, by any means, but I don't know. Let's go down to the airport and see how quick it actually is. For the Adder and the other car, the Albany. I haven't speed tested them just yet, but I think what I will do is I think I will speed test them and add that in as a clip. If you're watching this, you would already have watched that if you've watched the whole video. So I'll probably do that like in a second. But yeah, it's not gonna be. I don't think the overall speed is gonna change my mind on how good a car performs, because it isn't just how quick it is. Like, this thing handles really well, and not only does it handle really well, but it also is kind of decently fast. It's not the fastest car in the game, but I add it in just in case people want to know. But so far at the moment, I'd probably give this a solid 8 out of 10 for performance. It's not that quick, but its handling is really good. I always do it with the wheel instead of the front bumper. Most people do it with the front bumper, I think, but I don't do that. Okay, right. 3, 2, 1. I don't think they're dead straight, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Maybe going on the lights might matter a little bit, but it shouldn't affect much. And done. You see how good that. So the braking is really good. I'm gonna give it, as of right now, I'm definitely gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for performance. I don't think it's the fastest car in the game. I don't think it's that fast even compared to things like the Adder. But the performance is definitely much better than the other two cars I have tested. So I'll give it an 8 for performance, and I've gave it a 7 for looks. Price wise, it's 2 mil. That's really expensive. I'm gonna have to give it a 5 out of 10. Basically, for 2 mil plus upgrades, so about 2.2 mil, you're buying a car what is just mediocre. It looks alright, doesn't look the best. It drives nice handling, but isn't that fast. It's just mediocre, and for the price it is, it's quite bad. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10. So that's 5 and a 7 and an 8. So 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 8 is 20. So that's 20 out of 30. So that equals out to about 5 out of 10. No, don't. I'm an idiot. That doesn't equal out to 5 out of 10. 20 out of 30 equals out to be, well, equals out to be 2 out of 3, which you can't really make. Well, I'd have to on a calculator. Let me get the old trusty calculator on my phone now, because I can't do that kind of fractions in my head. That's not possible. So we have so it's 20 out of 30. So bear with me 1 second. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut the video and I will come back when I have my answer. Okay, so the actual fraction is 2 out of 3. Out of 10, I think it's 6.6 recurring. I believe. That's the closest thing you're gonna get with diffraction. 2 out of 3 or 6.6 recurring out of 10. You know, it's just quite dodgy to rate this one because of the yeah, because obviously 20 isn't divisible by 3. But yeah, so yeah, that's this car. That is it for Legendary Motorsports, and that will be it for this video. Next time, so this is Legendary Motorsports. We're probably going to Warstar, and just quickly off of Warstar. I don't really know if anything begins out of an A, so let's just go through this right now. Okay, so none of this. An airport bus. Okay, I don't have to buy the bus to review the bus. It's a bus. Right? It's I'll buy it when we get onto B's, alright? Because it's just a bus. It's you know. No one calls that an attach chopper. That is a buzzard, so that's on B. That's on B. Okay. Prison bus. We'll do that when we get onto buses. So B's. There's a lot on B. There's a shit ton on B. None of this is A. None of this is A. Blazer Aqua. I don't know if I would consider that B or A. Armored Box. That's again B. Boxville. Like the armored isn't the name. That's just. Where was that? Tactical. Okay. That might be an A, but I'm gonna have to click on it. British equipment and sergeant pickup. Okay, that is definitely an A. The anti-aircraft is most definitely an A. So we'll be doing that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna test it because the anti-aircraft is quite annoying to say the least to test. Probably gonna have to get on a friend. APC, that's gonna have to be tested. Disc, whatever that is, the Ardent, that's gonna have to be tested. Akula, that's gonna have to be tested. Is that it for A's? Annihilator, I actually haven't tried that one, so that'd be interesting. Yeah, Oh, and Avenger. Okay, so next video we'll go through all the Warstock A's. Let me just test if we're gonna call this one a tactical. Okay, well, this one's an A as well because tactical isn't the name. It's the. Okay, so we'll do that in the next video. But I did hope you guys enjoyed this new series. If you do, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, see ya.